Hey guys, it's Hannah and this is Bookworms Talk, and today I'm going to tell you what my February favorites are. I took a little break, I got sick, I had schoolwork, and I wanted time for me. And I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to jump straight into the favorites. And this last month I read Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr. I think I might have missed a month in which I read Fahrenheit 451. If that is so, honorable mention, but I'm just going to talk about this. I recently put up a review for it. I believe it was my last video actually. It was really, really wonderful. It's one of those books that I highly recommend reading in one sitting. Like, highly recommend that. This is a chapbook of poetry, and it's sectioned off, into like 4 little sections: the hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing. And it very much feels like this life's journey without it being like a journey in a cheesy way. It's just like the poems in the latter half of the book are going to mean more to you if you've read, the first half of the book, if that makes sense. Now, just because I only have 2 makeup favorites, and they're both old loves, I'm trying to kind of go through my makeup collection and really like get rid of the old to make room for all the new that I keep purchasing. But first I'm going to talk about this mascara, and if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, I've put this in so many favorites videos. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. This is just the regular old silver tube. It was the first edition one. And I loved this thing about a year ago for about a year long. And then this whole last year, I got into like exploring makeup. What is that on my bed? And so I was trying out all these different mascaras, trying to see what the best one was out there, completely having forgot about this. And then I went back and I tried this, and like every mascara that I tried throughout the year like paled in comparison. And I tried out a lot of like moderate high-end mascaras, like nothing super expensive, but like I've definitely spent $25 on a mascara before, which is stupid, but like I was really curious, and I was like, if it's that great, maybe like as a once in a while purchase. But honestly, nothing compares to this. It's got to be under $10 for sure from the drugstore. I know L'Oreal is kind of up there in drugstore prices, but they make some of the best mascaras in my opinion. And this is another kind of moderate high-end product, and it is Max Lightscapade. It is a mineralized skin finish, and I know my lighting is really shitty right now, but it's the best I could do, okay? I didn't want to put up my studio light because I have so much going on. Like I said, I was sick, and when I get sick, everything turns to an absolute wreck. An absolute wreck. What accent? I don't know. But it has a lot of different kind of marbling through it. It has some blue, yellow, a little bit of peach, and a little bit of gold, but it doesn't come off like that. It comes off as this very pearlescent white color. Like it looks white. It doesn't look like any of the colors in the pan, I swear it. But you just, God, you can't see anything. Oh, there, oh, the light catches it. So you can put it on as a highlighter, or you can blend it out and kind of use it as like an overall, kind of like a veil. What I've been using this as, because I'm in highlighter crazy, is I put it like very liberally kind of everywhere, and then I pinpoint highlight just on the top of the cheekbone. So I feel like this gives me kind of like a overall glow. Now I am going to do a separate video in which I talk about like my movie and TV show favorites. So there's a whole separate guy on that. And it should be coming up either right after this, or it should already be up. Either way, check the description and I'll have it linked. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my couple favorites. Just like 2 or 3. I went to this thing, it was called the Oscar Movie Marathon or something like that. Some local theaters around here in Houston, I don't know if other cities do it, but it's where they had 2 weekends of 4 to 5 of the Oscar nominated pictures. I'm pretty sure it was just for the best film ones though. And so we only went to 1 weekend, but I got to see so many really great movies, and I'm going to do that from like now until the end of time, because you end up saving a little bit of money. And I didn't get antsy at all. I was chilled, just sit there the whole time. It was completely good. So I'm not going to go through every single movie I saw, but I'm just going to talk about 2. But I saw La La Land, and oh my god, and not to like stir up controversy, because like I think with the political climate in the world, it was good that Moonlight won, but I felt like La La Land deserved it more, if that makes sense. I didn't really like Moonlight. Anyway, so back to La La Land. That was probably one of, it's got to be in my top 15 favorite movies. It was a modern classic, and that's the best way I've been able to describe it. It reminds me a lot of Singing in the Rain, which I honestly don't remember almost anything about, but I just remember the sequence with the dancing and then the light pole, and then I think there was actually an homage to that in the movie. But it was so unique. The cinematography was beautiful, the camera work and how it really felt fluid with the dancers. It felt like the camera was dancing as well. And I've been taking a lot of film classes, and we're actually studying the work of cameras and like the actual directing style, and how the beginning, like details that will bore you, but from the actual standpoint of technology and the editing. I feel like that movie was just so well-rounded and beautiful and unique and a modern classic, and I loved it. Total hype deserved. I went into the movie thinking I don't really like musicals, and then I was worried because I was so hyped that I would end up hating it, and I was proven so wrong. I ended up loving it. I even loved the ending, believe it or not. The other movie that I loved was Lion. Oh God, I loved that movie. I cried the whole time. There might have been a 5, maximum 10-minute period in which tears were not coming out of my eyes. Again, I'm going to go into more like plot detail in my video where I actually describe the movies, but I'm telling you what my favorites were, and Lion and La La Land were my favorites. And I also really did love Hidden Figures, but I talked about that in another video. I want to say that I started watching The Americans. Oh my God, the addiction is so strong. While I was sick, it was actually on midterm day, but whenever I was like too sick to like type up essays and like study and stuff, I would watch an episode of The Americans. It's one of those shows that I didn't actually know what it was really about because the commercials are so vague, but because the commercials are so vague that it piqued my interest, kind of like that Santa Carlita diet one did. And my friend Megan and I started it, and I went home and I got Amazon Prime so that I could watch it. And like, that's the addiction. I was just like, I need to know what happens next. I can't wait. So I'm just gonna keep it short and I'm going to end it there. Yeah, I think that's about it. I've probably forgotten a thing or two, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this nonetheless and didn't mind the lighting too much. I'm going for easy filming and mass filming today so that I can get a lot more videos up for you guys, because I know I was absent for longer than I should have been. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.